Yeah, so what's up, guys? I'm sure you can see by the title of the video what exactly I'm trying to achieve, and I'm just doing this video as an introduction to why I'm going to be taking the next 30 days away from my phone, and why I think everyone should do this at some point. I mean, I can understand people that work from their phone or have to conduct business from their phone. What I'm trying to achieve actually is trying to escape the grip, I guess, that your phone can have over you. Sometimes you just catch yourself mindlessly doom scrolling and brain rots. Even when you say that, like, or when you're trying to tell yourself that you're being productive and all that. So I think it has been distracting for me for a while, and in as much as leaving social media is one of the things that I do often, like even when I leave social media, I still find myself like on YouTube, just trying to do some, like trying to find entertaining videos to watch, or Instagram, might not be responding to messages, but just watching reels and mindlessly scrolling. And I think that has become a very bad habit. And I think, in as much as I try to be focused and I try my best, I also think that this is something that I'm trying to also fix. So in a bit to fix it, I will just be doing away with my phone for the entirety of the next 30 days and seeing how much work I can get done, how much I could learn, and just giving away that dopamine hit basically from always being on your phone, always having to check your phone, always, finding something to do with the phone, right? For me, basically, I want to use this as an avenue to take back my control from the device, I guess. You can put it that way, or like take back the control the device has over me. And as I said, I think everyone should try this as often as they can. It might not be a whole month, right? I don't conduct business from my phone. I don't have any customers I'm talking to, except like shooting like content. I do that with my phone. But if you can, like, it might just be a day, it might just be a couple hours, just try to learn to put your phone outside, take a walk and do all that stuff. So how does this tie into the whole 365 days to fix everything? I don't know, like it might not really be a big difference, right? But I'm curious what I'll learn, right? And I'm curious to and I'm curious to see like how soon I can get over the fact that, like, okay, my phone is not around and I'm not going to be using my phone, right? Because for a while it can be very, as I said, muscle memory kicks in sometimes. You're just sitting down and just like, I should be doing scrolling, and then you want to reach out for the phone and you just remember like, oh shit, I don't have my phone with me, and then you go find something else to do, right? And even as little as just sitting down staring at a wall for like an hour, I think it's very good to help bring your brain back slowly, because a lot of people, and I've also talked about this before, I think on this channel, the reason why I started reading in 2022, 2023 was because at that point in my life too, I also realized that I was spending so much time on the internet, and it began to affect my attention span. Like I could no longer finish like a whole movie at one sitting. I could no longer read a book for a long time. So I picked up reading again, and it was very interesting for me. Aside the fact that I picked reading as a way to help with my attention span, it was also like a win-win for me, because I also was able to learn a lot, got into stoicism, got into finance, basically got into psychology, got into history. So with trying to get my attention span back, I was also able to win by getting a lot of knowledge. So I always advise people to read as often as they can. So in this 30-day period, as I said, I'm trying to not be with my phone, not be with any social media, get work done. I started chess. I started learning to play chess again. I used to play chess when I was in primary school, but like I wasn't even like good. I just knew how they moved, right? And there were like a few guys in my church back then that like their family played chess. So once in a while we just indulge in like chess, whatever on the board. But I'm trying to be more intentional about it too again. So I picked up chess. I'm also going to be learning how to play chess. It's with the time as well. So I also have a friend with me during this period as well. So I will also be teaching him like one-on-one mentorship with trading. What else? Yeah, the gym, taking my walks, being on my diet. I like how all of it is just tying together to eventually make sense. So that's how all of it ties together to the 365 days to fix everything. Yeah, so before I leave, I just want to admonish you again. If you can try, to just be away with your phone for a while, because in as much as we live in a very fast-paced society now, everything is fast, everything is about how to get your attention, everything is about how to grab someone's attention. I think sometimes you need to step away from all of that and try to fight for your own sanity as well, and try to find for your own mind, and try to live a world that is outside the world that is being created for us through social media. So thank you guys. This will be very interesting 30 days for me. I don't know how much I can update you, because obviously I'm not going to be on my phone, so there's no way I'll be able to shoot. But if I can get around that, I'll include some in this video, and I hope that you also get a lot of value from it as well. Thank you very much.